What's up, everybody? It is HOLYDEAT from HOLYDEAT Gaming, and we are back with some more Clash Royale. I don't know about you guys, but I am loving this game. I absolutely love it. We have actually dropped, I think, like 7 trophies. I was doing some more attacks, and yeah, we lost a couple, won some. I had to change my entire setup because I was running this one, but I got beat like 3 or 4 times in a row, and as you can see, I need to upgrade this class like no other. But this setup kept beating me, and I couldn't figure out why. I'm assuming, I still can't figure out why. I guess I missed an update somewhere along the line, I guess. But the one thing I have found out that counters this setup heavily is, like, if you have the same exact setup, replace the giant skeleton with the, let's see, well, let me find it, the bomb tower, and it counters this setup pretty much instantly, because you have a lot of low cost, low health minions or units right here. With the goblin spear throwers, the regular goblins, and the skeletons, they each get one-shotted by the bomb tower. The one thing I have going in my advantage is I have the giant skeleton in my deck, which, if it gets up next to your bomb tower, sure, it's going to distract this giant skeleton, most likely going to kill it. But the giant skeleton, you got to remember, when it dies, it drops its bomb. And when that thing explodes, it's fantastic. And it does nearly, what is it, 1,000 damage or something ignorant? Death damage. 792 damage. That's just from its bomb, and that's an AoE, which is dealt to any minions nearby it. So it is a great, if somebody's pushing heavy onto your base, drop a giant skeleton. Usually it attracts everything unless it's a building focused unit. Other than that, the giant skeleton basically counters pretty much anything and everything in the game, but it is a high cost card. That's the only downside to it. Now, enough of my setup.
Let's get back over here to Legend Cast.
Oh, and I also linked a thing. If you're in clan, oh, we dropped from 10k. It's probably my fault. Anyway, I linked a thing, so join the clan, seriously. Come join the clan. It is a lot of fun. We play together all the time. Speaking of which, I know there's a buddy of mine that's wanting to actually get together sometime this evening just to have a big old bash and just play. Because you can do that. Chat, donate. There's actually no donation cards because your boy done filled them all. That's how we do up in here.
Anyway, let's get back over here to Legend Cast. We got Trigger versus Denny.
I think I'm going to call him Duke. Trigger versus Duke. So what we have going on over here for Trigger is the goblins, minions, dark prince. Let me go back over that. Alright, because I did not announce the level.
I'm assuming you guys are not able to read. I'm sorry, but we're going to go back over it anyway.
Level 12 Goblin, level 12 Minion, level 8 Dark Prince and Free Spell, level 10 Bomb Tower, level 12 Arrows, level 10 Valkyrie and Hog Rider. Whereas Duke has a level 4 Frost Wizard, the level 12... You ready? You ready for this? The level 12 Minion Swarm. Actually, it's the Minion Horde. The level 10 Rocket. The level 3 Princess. The level 12 Arrow. The level 12 Goblin. And the level 10 Bomb Tower Hog Rider. Right off the bat, they both have the Bomb Tower, which is going to counter the Hog Rider in a heavy way. But as I'm seeing here, these guys counter each other so well. The Valkyrie is going to be able to take out maybe the goblins. That's about the only thing that's going to counter. I would hope anyway the Dark Wizard would be able to take out the Valkyrie, but the Valkyrie is a very tanky unit. But then you also have to worry about the Dark Prince, which is also probably going to be countered by the goblins and the Frost Wizard, as well as the Minion Horde. But then you also have to worry about the Arrow Volley. I don't know. I'm not predicting this one because this one is going to be an insane match.
Let's watch. Here we go. Legendary Arena 8.
And I'm showing here with Trigger as the home team, I think. bottom is home team and the top is the away team. I'm not 100% sure. If you know, put it down in the description below. The Princess and the Dark Prince go out for both sides, and the Bomb Tower with the Frost Wizard, as I would predict, the Bomb Tower is going to take out the Frost Wizard, and the Princess and the Frost Wizard are going to be able to take out the Dark Prince with little hesitation. The Frost Wizard is going to come over here and try and counter the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is going to come up and easily take out this Frost Wizard, where those minions are taken out pretty handily by the tower, and the minions take out the Princess with no contest. Now here comes the minion swarm to take out the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie actually eats most of that damage, whereas the goblins are able to get through and get some damage in. And the Hog Rider gets through with barely any damage on, and it is going to get an insane amount of damage done to this base, and it is actually going to be able to take it out. That's why you absolutely cannot let a Hog Rider go unattested like Trigger almost let happen to his own base, but instead he threw down the Valkyrie with the minions. Now the Princess is going to be able to take out these minions pretty handily, and the Frost Wizard is also going to help take out this Valkyrie, which the Valkyrie is going to get in some damage on the tower because of how tanky it is. Drops at about a quarter HP. Now he has to worry about a Frost Wizard and a Princess coming in, but he throws in the Dark Prince to charge in and get the instant damage on the Frost Wizard, and the charge... He two-shots the Frost Wizard, the Bomb Tower goes in, he's going to one-shot the Princess, and then he's going to charge into the Bomb Tower, dealing a decent amount of damage, but then going down straight after the charge damage is dealt. Trigger decides to throw down his very own Bomb Tower on his side of the map, waiting to see what Duke's move is. He throws in the arrows to... There he goes. He throws in the arrows to counter the minion horde that was thrown in by Duke, and they're at a standoff with Trigger in the lead with a 1-0 tower point thing. I don't know. He's got a 1-point lead. Oh, if Duke can get his cards to cycle through one more time, he's actually going to be able to easily take out this tower, which I do believe is what he's going to do. He's got it right there sitting in his offhand, and all those minions from Trigger get taken out pretty handily due to the AoE damage from the Princess and the Frost Wizard. Here comes the Dark Prince in, and he's going to get two-shotted by this Frost Wizard's getting three-shotted by this Dark Wizard. The rocket goes in and takes out the tower, and the Princess gets one-shotted, and the Valkyrie's going to be eating a lot of bomb damage, and the free spell goes in, only freezing a small part of the minions and goblins, and the Hog Rider does go down. Now these minion hordes are going to be able to come across the path, but nothing is going to be done about it due to the fact that there were few and far between. The Princess takes out those minions, and then it's also moved on to these goblins and put them all into one-shot range. The Dark Prince charges into the cannon tower, but nothing happens. The Frost Wizard comes in to counter the Hog Rider. Here comes this Hog Rider coming across here into the Bomb Tower. The Bomb Tower eats a rocket as well as a lot of damage from the Hog Rider, and its tower is dropped down to half HP. The Frost Wizard is getting free damage on home tower, and this minion horde is going in and is distracted by this Valkyrie, but half of them are taken out by the arrow spray. The Hog Rider is trying to take out this Bomb Tower, but it is taken out instead by these goblins. The free spell goes in just a little bit too late. Here comes the Hog Rider Princess in. The Princess is actually going to be able to take out everything and get a little bit of damage in on the base, but the Valkyrie is able to one-shot the Princess. Here comes another rocket going to be going in, but I don't think it's enough to get the kill, and this Hog Rider is going to be able to pick up the kill due to that Frost spell combo, and the rocket left Trigger's tower down with 62 or 61 HP. That was a close match. If that rocket would have been able to assist in any better way, if it had just a little bit more damage, one more level, but you can't get him any higher level than what that guy already has. Duke, you put up a great fight. I actually was thinking you were going to pull it out there. But man, that was awesome. Very much enjoyed that one. Let's see if we can get another good match after that. It's going to be a tough thing to try and handle. Let's see here. Let's go to Fear versus Will. Alright, Will here has also part of In the Light. These top three are all In the Light, which I think we're just going to stick with these top three for this episode. So we got Will, which has the level 9 Hog Rider, level 11 Goblin, level 2 Princess, level 9 Fireball, the level 12 level 11 Spear Throwing Goblin, Zap Spell, Cannon, and Minion. Whereas Fear has the level 4 Princess, the level 8 the level 8 Giant Skeleton, the level 12 Arrow, level 12 Minion Horde, the level 10 Ooh, the level 10 Inferno Tower and 3 Musketeer, as well as a level 8 Goblin Barrel. I haven't seen one of those up here in a very long time. That is an interesting card to be playing right now. And then also having the level 10 Elixir Collector. Now, just by sheer card level, you would think that Fear is going to pull out this one with little to any effort at all, but, I mean, obviously, Will's pretty good, considering, 1, he's in the Legendary League, 2, he's in the guild, in the clan, in the light, and he's also 164th.
But that's 164th, sir. That's not very good. I mean, you look up top and you got Trigger, and he's 34, and he won versus a 166. So clearly, Fear's going to be able to beat him because he's a 22 versus a 164. So this is not going to be a very fair match. Fear's going to be able to beat him without any hesitation.
As true as that may be, I still want to find out and see how it ends.
Let's watch.
Alright, an instant angry face by Will, and then a good luck. Throws down the Hog Rider Spear Throwing Goblin. So, see, this is actually the deck. He's running the deck that I'm actually currently running, just with a lot higher levels, and they're able to drop that tower down to half health, but this giant level 8 giant skeleton is going to be able to get free roam into his base without any problems. The Goblin Barrel is thrown in. The Fireball goes in to take out the goblins because he knows that that's something you do not want to mess with. The goblins are thrown in to try and distract the giant skeleton, and it works perfectly. The giant skeleton goes down with its bomb exploding, doing nothing. The princess is taken out by these minions. They're going to be able to get in, maybe get 1 or 2 shots off on this tower. I'm sorry, they do end up getting 5 hits in on the tower. The Elixir Collector goes in by Fear, and the princess goes in by Will to try and take out this base. But the level 12 Minion Horde goes in, but the Zap spell instantly goes in to try and take them out, and it drops them all down to 1 hit, and they get 1 damage in on the tower, which is an excellent trade for Will because he used a level 2 spell to take out a level 5. So right there is an instant 3 Elixir plus for Will. Here comes the Hog Rider, and it is going to run straight into this Inferno Tower. The Inferno Tower is going to be able to handily take out the Hog Rider, but it is going to tick down before it's going to be used for anything else, and that Fireball goes in to assist in that, as well as take out a lot of HP on that tower. Here comes this Goblin Barrel, but these other goblins go in to counter them. They are able to get in quarter HP, and it is actually being distracted by the giant skeleton. Here comes the Spear Throwing Goblins. Are they going to make it out of the radius? 2 of them do not make it out of the radius, and that one gets 1 Spear Throw in, doing a very little damage. Indeed. The princess is going to come over here and be able to get in some shots, but it's going to be distracted by Will's actual own princess and taken out. They take each other out, nothing done other than just a waste of elixir. And now the giant skeleton goes in by Fear, sitting in the back, and the Hog Rider. So basically, they're just going to keep rotating the same thing every time over here on this side. The Inferno Tower takes out the Hog Rider, while the giant skeleton yet again has free roam over the whole base. He's going to be throwing in his Minion Horde and these goblins to counter that. The Fireball goes in to take out the barrel because he knew that's exactly how this player goes. The bomb goes down in the middle of nowhere, taking out nothing. The minions go in to distract the Inferno Tower, and doing so quite well. The 3 Musketeers go in. The Zap spell paralyzes 3 Musketeers, but the 3 Musketeers are still able to take out the Hog Rider before anything can be done. The bomb goes off and taking out all 3 Musketeers and doing no damage to the giant skeleton. The princess is taken out by the arrow spray, and the cannon distracts the giant skeleton. If you see what just happened there, the giant skeleton was distracted by the Hog Rider as the Hog Rider was crossing the bridge and to go take out the Inferno Tower. The princess goes in, is going to take out the Inferno Tower, but the Minion Horde is going to go in and actually take it out before it can even get a shot off. The minions and Spear Throwing Goblins go in to take out the Minion Horde, and the princess goes in. The Fireball goes in to take out the Barrel Goblins, and the regular Goblins go in to take out this level 4 Princess. Now the level 2 Princess comes in, but it is distracted by this giant skeleton, but does actually get 1 shot off on top of tower before the giant skeleton moved away from tower because the Princess's arrows actually spread out. Here comes the 3 Musketeers backing up the giant skeleton. The Fireball goes in for the GG, and Will clutches the victory with a Fireball over the over-leveled Fear. Now, that was awesome. The Prince is of In the Light, and Will here is of In the Sky. They have the same emblem, so I'm not sure if they are like sister clans. I'm not sure about that. But that was very interesting. Huh. So the underlevel, that just goes to show you, you may have the underleveled cards, but if you play your cards just right, you will be able to come out on top here. And that's exactly what he just did. Now let's see, we're gonna go with YC versus Yoi? Yo? I think it's Yoi. No. Into Light versus Star. We'll go Joker versus, we're just gonna call this one Star. We got a level 8 free spell, the level 12 Minion Horde, level 12 Arrow, level 8 Prince, P.E.K.K.A, and Dark Prince, the level 10 Elixir Collector, and the level 4 Princess, whereas Star over here has the level 12 Minions, the level 10 Inferno Tower, level 12 Cannon, level 10 Hog Rider, Fireball, and Elixir Collector, as well as the level 12 Zap Spell and Goblin. Now, there's no big there's no big level difference between these two, so I can't really judge the match off of that. Let's see here. We got the P.E.K.K.A is going to be, the problem is over here, I know for a fact Joker, all of his units are very heavily distracted. I think we actually talked about this on the episode prior, episode 4. This is episode 5, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me down in the comment section below if I am incorrect about that assumption. But Joker does not have very determined cards. They're easily distracted by either a cannon or the Elixir Collector, and I do believe that's going to be the difference, or this Inferno Tower even. But the fact that Joker has an Elixir Collector but does not have a cannon, that's going to distract the Hog Rider in a big way. This is going to be a fun match, guys. You ready for it?
3, 2, 1, fight!
And to start off the match, we have the Goblin, Zap, Inferno, and Minions for Star with the Elixir Collector, Princess, Frostspell, Prince for Joker. And it looks like Joker's going to go for the free Elixir start off with the Elixir Collector, and then the level 12 Goblins come in down for Star. They're going to be able to get a little bit of damage in on the Elixir Collector, but nothing else. The Princess takes care of them pretty handily, as well as the assistance of both the towers. Here comes a Fireball, killing the Princess, doing some damage on the tower, and also doing a lot of damage to the Elixir Collector. That was a fantastic slam dunk play by Star. Here comes the Dark Prince for Joker. Thank you. For Joker, and then here comes the P.E.K.K.A. The minions are coming in to get some aerial damage because neither of them are being deterred by that. Here comes the Inferno Tower, and it is focused on top of the P.E.K.K.A., and here's some insane damage. The Inferno Tower dealt with that P.E.K.K.A. so fast. The Goblins come in to clean up the Prince, the Dark Prince rather, so no damage can be done. Here comes the Hog Rider to start doing damage on the tower, but Star knew he was going to throw in the minions, so he was holding on to his Zap spell. These minions are going to cross the bridge, but being taken out every single shot is going to claim one. They'll be able to get 0 shots off. I thought for sure he'd actually make 1 hit, but apparently he's being body blocked by his own minion ally. And now Star throws in another Elixir Collector to be matched up with his other Elixir Collector, so now he's going to be, every 5 seconds, he's going to be getting an extra 2. Joker, on the other hand, throws in an Elixir Collector. The Fireball from Star does some damage to the tower and taking off a big chunk of damage on top of the Elixir Collector, which is actually what's used for time for Elixir Collectors. The Dark Prince goes in to try and counter the Hog Rider, but the Hog Rider is going to be able to take this base down to 1 shot from being taken out. It looks like Star is going to be throwing in a cannon to try and counter the Dark Prince, in which case he does do that. The Princess is going to shoot the cannon. It's going to be able to take out the cannon, but these Goblins are going to be able to take out the Prince before anything else. Now, Joker, his tower is down to 6 HP, and Star can end this in overtime with a Fireball and or a Zap spell at any time it feels. The Fireball goes in, and the P.E.K.K.A. is going to actually be not taken out by the Inferno Tower due to the Frost spell. This Prince is going to be taken out by these minions, but it's going to be able to do a lot of damage to the tower. Now, the Princess, on the other hand, is just sitting in the background taking free shots, and this Dark Prince is going to be able to get the charge in on the tower, and this regular Prince is going to be able to come in here, and they both sacrifice tower for tower. The Minion Horde takes out the Hog Rider, so anything else can't be done. The Fireball goes in, a big Fireball taking out Minion Horde and a Princess, while this Prince and Princess are going in. The Prince takes out the Elixir Collector, is not able to get any damage done on the Crown Tower, but the Princess is able to get some shots off on the minions and dropping them down to 1 shot for the castle to be able to take them out further. Now we got a Peck and a Dark Prince on the bottom right side for Joker, paired up with a regular Prince and inbound Inferno Tower. Let's see, the Instar drops down the cannon. The free spell goes down to counter both the cannon and the Inferno Tower, so neither of them are going to be able to take very much damage. It is not looking good for Star, but he throws in the Hog Rider, which is going to distract, but unfortunately for him, as soon as it jumped, it lost all tracking, and the game is over. Joker wins due to that clutch Frost spell just a couple seconds prior. That Frost spell is such an amazing spell, guys. If you can get your hands on it, use it. Figure out how to use it. Watch some of these games. They will show you the best ways to use it. You know, ever since I've started casting, I do believe I've been getting better at the game, because I'm sitting here analyzing it, and I'm like, oh, hold on. That's what you do there. That's what this person did. That's how you take care of that combo. That was awesome. Those both, all 6 of these players that we just watched, those are some three of the greatest games I've seen. I'm not the greatest. They were good. I will say they are good due to the fact, I mean, for one, they're in the Legendary League. So, they have to be good. But those are some awesome matches. I think we're going to call it a day there for episode 5. So, you all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. You just leave a like, subscribe. Don't forget to comment if you want to see something new. And I just insulted all of Texas and every place down south. Everywhere from the Mason-Dixon line south, I just insulted everybody. I am so sorry if you live south in the United States. Everybody else, it's not insulting to your accent, so it's alright. I think that is going to be all for today, so I'm going to wrap this up here. Thanks for watching. Peace out, much love, keep gaming, like, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.